So in this box is a pair of shoes that has shaken up the sneaker world in the last week, 2 weeks, like nothing we've seen in a long, long time. But I really want to ask a question. Was it worth it? What's up, squad? Thanks for stopping back by the channel. It's your boy Trey, aka Daddy C, and we getting right into this shoe today that I got the opportunity to bring to y'all for a quick view, look at, courtesy of my bro Be More Sneakers. My guy Wes hit on these at Lapstone and Hammer, so these are direct. He just got these in yesterday, and let me borrow them ASAP. So appreciate you. We know what it is. It's the Air Jordan 1 Bred Hi. This is the quote-unquote band. I'm not even gonna call them that because there's a whole story to that, and we all should know that by now. So regular Jordan box, nothing too fancy on that, even though this is a super special release. You know, $250 price tag, regular Jordan top, got the lot number inside, and then the tissue paper they did kind of give you a little extra on the presentation with like a little 4-way on the tissue paper. And then here we go. Whew. Really nice, y'all. First glance, we know what it is, right? Here they are, y'all. The Air Jordan 1 High, Bred 85. And I just wanted to pull the shoe out because we need to look at it right away. I can talk while we're looking at the shoe, but we know what the price tag was on these, right? And all the design and build and breakdown behind the scenes, that they took this back as close to the essence of the 85 OG as they could, right? Cutting old pairs up, doing MRIs, CT scans, open heart surgery on the shoes to make the tooling and get the leather cuts right, and measuring down to like the millimeter, you know, the smallest measurements. Everything is, you know, the cuts are thicker and all these types of things. We know the marketing was off the chain, right? Nike sunk. I mean, I wonder how much money they put into the marketing behind this shoe and this whole ban and unbannable campaign. The activations at the boutiques that dropped everything last week, right? With the in-store VIP white glove service, all dope. I mean, dope activations and marketing behind it, right? I mean, some of it, a lot of people say was corny. The Nike suit, the blocking out of the Jordans on the statue at the United Center and on the website, and taking down the Jordan social media. You know, I just really look at this shoe and I ask myself, and I ask you, do you think all of that was worth it for this shoe, right? And the reason I say that is because ultimately, this shoe being the icon that it is, right, and the one that really set it off, right? This is the one behind the original band campaign, right, that launched the Air Jordan 1 into the stratosphere, right, that propelled everything, started it all. I don't think you need to put 5 cents into additional marketing for this shoe, you know? We know initially it was going to be 10,000 pairs and people were all up in arms. The energy was like, that's insane. People were like, it's $250. First, that was the first thing. Nobody wanted to pay $250. Then we found out it was going to be limited. Then everybody's mad about the price. So then everybody wanted it, but then couldn't get it. So it's like the energy on the shoe has been all over the map, right? All over the map. And again, all that money was sunk into the marketing behind the campaign, which is great. I like to see Nike doing this thing. It's always been a marketing company that makes, you know, footwear and apparel. But it's like, I don't know, pick and choose when you do that. Like for this, and we know it's the 40th year, the 40th anniversary of the Air Jordan 1. You know, I'm of the ilk of give the people what they want. The people want this. The people will come out for this. These were the sold regardless. And now it's a, you know, a resale thing, I think. And, you know, so many people got them. So many pairs are on eBay, StockX, whatever. You can get them. And, you know, the prices have been crazy. A week, 2 weeks ago, these were $1,200 on secondary or better. Then, like, I know last week I saw pairs being sold for $900. then price has been dropping and dropping, and I just pulled up today. The price of this shoe in my size 11 is $480. So again, y'all, these secondary prices, I've always said they're so arbitrary, man. Like, ultimately, as much as I love this shoe, this is still an Air Jordan 1. You know, it's not a specialty collab. It's special in the design, you know, what they did. But would I be spending $700, $800, $900 on this shoe? I'm gonna go with no. And I like it a lot. I do like it a lot. I mean, the panels of the leather, first of all, this leather is super stiff. I mean, this is stiffer than, I just have a pair of 85 lows, right? The neutral gray. And my leather is definitely not as stiff as this. This is like, I mean, it's super stiff. Like the old style shoes we talked about, you gotta break them in, right? You're gonna have to wear these. And I wonder how this is gonna crease. I mean, this is super durable, quality leather, super thick cut all around. I know this is, I think, a polyurethane on the swoosh. The way they gave that design. You look at the back view of the shoe, has a different look to it. That typical hourglass we used to see, it looks a little different. The actual sole, you know, the midsole, like that whole cup is totally different. The tooling, the way everything they put into this is brand new and made and remixed for this model. I do love it. I like it a whole lot. The toe box, you see the small slope on that toe box here. It comes with the black, comes with the red laces, all the detailing. Inside the collar is just a solid black. They got the size and everything print inside the collar, like the old pairs. The insole is a little thicker, which is nice. So I think these may actually be a little more comfortable. You know, I can't put these on. These are my boys, and they're size 12. I'm a size 11. I'm not wearing your shoes, my guy. But this is a nice insole, very nice. It pops right out, and it almost has like a soft, like cottony, almost feels like a sweater. Very nice insole. I know this has some Chinese writing on it. I forget what this means or what it says, but this Chinese writing here is the same Chinese writing that was on the inside of the shoe when they were made in 1985. All right, to research that. If you know what it is, drop it in the comments. But anyway, yeah, man, I was mad I wasn't able to hit on these. I didn't get any nice invites to anybody's parties for these, but that's all good, you know. Everything happens for a reason. I was able to pick up the metallic 5s, which are dope. And those two pairs of shoes, man, has had the sneaker cycle in a chokehold for the last week, right? This shoe is super, super dope. You know, for retail, I mean, it's still $250, right? Retail. For retail, all day long, I cop this. But the 5s and 6 and all those prices, I don't know. I mean, there's the band 2016, not 26, was it 2016? I think so, right? 2016, they're like $400 in my size. And these now, I mean, I think these may stabilize. The way things are going, I mean, I think prices on these will continue to go down. I think, you know, 85s just in general, all the other 85s that have dropped were high, and now they're all like retail or slightly below retail. I wonder if they had a bump since these dropped, which may have been the case. But overall, man, these are dope. Dope shoe. One that I would like to have, not a must-have, not necessarily. I mean, I love all the design and everything they put into it. But yeah, what do y'all think? Do you think the marketing was worth it? Is the shoe worth $250? Do I think it's worth $250 compared to like a $180 for the Jordan? I mean, all the extra work they did to it, I think over time this shoe will last. This is a good shoe as like a display piece in your collection, like a trophy pair. And when you break out, you know, I wouldn't make these like a daily beater or something like that, but when you do rock them, you know, you rock them and you feel nice when you wear them. So I think definitely worth it. But yeah, I don't know about the marketing though. All of that was, again, not necessary. Cool for them to do. And now we see the energy shift on the black toe reimagined, because so many people, I think, did not catch these, right? Because people were not coming for those black toes. Now prices on those are going up, demand's going up. We know those are going to drop. And then even back to this February 14th drop, I've had questions from people. The drop in the US was last week. Nike basically had that date set of the 14th, and boutiques were allowed to do whatever they wanted to do for their activations and releases. Those 23 neighborhood, you know, chains that they released in, they're done. So I've had people ask me, what's going to happen on the 14th? There's no sneakers drop. All we're seeing is in the EU. I know Nike sneakers over in the EU is dropping, as well as, you know, some boutiques over there that have some online raffles. But that's it, man. I mean, I think for the United States, for here domestic, these are spent. What's out there is what's out there, unless we get like a surprise restock of some kind of stock somewhere that Nike's going to surprise us with. I think that's it. So happy to get these in hand, take an up close look at them. Definitely not happy that I didn't cop a pair, but I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it, man. We got so much coming in 2025. It is crazy. I know Galaxy phones are dropping for the phone lovers. I got Kobe's on the way, All-Stars, hit on those, thanks to Flex. And yeah, just a lot more on the way, man. A whole bunch of pairs. Let me know what's next on your hit list. If you did cop these, tell me what you think. And I will see you on the next one. Make sure you sub up on your way out. Tap in on IG, @RealDaddy, see you across the socials. And I'll see you on the next. Peace.